What's up? Welcome to day 6 of our Move Your Body Challenge. So with day 6, I'm calling this one like just get up and move. And I know I'm making a choice wearing a baggy shirt with a mic, but we're gonna see how it rolls. So yeah, with get up and move, that's quite literally what we're going to start doing. But I wanted to say the mantra in this video as well. So the mantra that we're working with today is, I don't wanna mess it up. I am gaining new knowledge and new experiences daily. So I'm gaining new knowledge, gaining new experience daily. Always learning. We're always learning. And yeah, I hope it's been a great week for you guys so far. Day 6, so tomorrow is our last day, which is always wild to think about. And just the journal prompts and the items that you all have shared that have come up during our practices together. They've been so cool to see and so cool to witness. So again, from the bottom of our little hearts, thank you for joining us. But yeah, so let's just kind of get up and move. With that being said, no props needed necessarily unless you know you want something today. And we're gonna start right in a tabletop pose. So when you find this tabletop pose, start moving some of your weight around here. So you'll wake up through the fingertips, through the wrist. Start to also kind of challenge the strength of the core as you shift your shoulders forward a little bit. Bring a deeper level of awareness to your breath here as well. So full inhale, send it to the back body. And nice exhale. And start waving through the spine a little bit. So if cat-cows resonate with you, think of finding a breath in as you drop the belly, shift the gaze. And of course, as you find your exhalations, we scoop the tailbone up and under. Breathe in between your shoulder blades. A couple more rounds like that. It might even feel nice to kind of barrel roll through the ribs. So pushing your ribs towards the right, towards the left. Think of making a little circle here as you complete those spaces, bending through the elbows a little bit. Beautiful. Come on back towards center. We're going to tuck our toes, have a home on our heels. So we call this toe pose. So when you find toe pose, try to think of the pinky here. Make sure you kind of scoop the pinky up and under so they can join the party as well. Squeeze the inner ankles together. Reach your hands up nice and high as you find a breath in. Try to linger here for a moment. So drive the shoulders back down. Try to knit the ribs in here a little bit too, because they like to kind of push out as we find that breath in and that reach. So you're still a nice, straight, lifted spine. Big inhale. Now as you exhale, bend and cactus. Ribs might flare out a little bit, and that's okay. We got 2 more rounds like that. So inhale, reach up, feel straight, feel lifted. Exhale, bend and cactus. Last full one. Inhale, we reach. Now exhale, bend and cactus. Hold here with me. Bring the hands behind you, interlace the hands. We're gonna drive our knuckles down. They might even go as far as touching the ground, or maybe they graze the bottoms of your feet for 3, for 2, and on 1, we're gonna come right back to that tabletop pose. Tap the toes here if you need to for a moment. Keeping that left hand planted, we're gonna inhale our right arm up nice and high, so you stack the shoulders here. Now we'll do a little reach here as well. So as you inhale, you find a big reach through that right arm. Now as you exhale, let your right fingers chase the left corner of your mat. Now inhale, you'll sweep that back up nice and high. Exhale, find the left corner of your mat. Now this time, inhale, reach up straight. Now exhale, we thread. So we drop that right shoulder down. This mic is so funny. I knew it would kind of move and wiggle around in a baggy shirt. And I was like just too lazy to change it, guys. I was just too lazy. Find 2 more deep breaths. Now gently push your left arm into the mat. Reach up towards the ceiling with your right arm. Shoulders will stack. And then exhale, place our right hand down. Left hand's gonna go up nice and high. Big reach, big lift. Now those left fingers are gonna chase that right corner of your mat, getting into that left side body. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we tap. Now this time, inhale, reach nice and tall. And then exhale, thread that through. We drop our left shoulder down. And we keep those hips up nice and high. Gently push into your right fingertips, maybe your right palm. Or you might chase that bind here too. Right hand towards that left hip crease. 2 deep breaths. Now gently unwind. Right hand's gonna push, left arm's gonna reach. Breath in and breath out, back to your tabletop pose. Now when you're ready from this tabletop pose, shoot the hips back, straighten the legs, find your downward facing dog. And I want you to wiggle, I want you to move. So we're not gonna find many down dogs, and we're not gonna be here for an insane amount of time. So think of spinal waves, think of bending the knees, pushing the chest back towards the thighs, shaking out the head. Whatever feels sticky, whatever feels tense, wiggle into that space for a moment. Invite your breath there too. Now we're going to do one sun A here, but we're just going to move nice and easy, nice and slow. And we'll do a nice slow chaturanga. We're only going to do one today. Now when you're ready, inhale the heels high. Exhale, walk nice and easy, top of your mat. You might linger for a moment, linger. Now we'll inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold, little bend of your knees. Now inhale, reach up nice and tall. Push your hips forward slightly, hands go high. Let's linger for a moment. Then exhale, hinge and folds. Go ahead and inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, step it back. Find your plank pose with me for a moment. Shift the shoulders forward. Let's lower 4, 3, 2, now 1. Inhale, untuck the toes, upward facing dog. Linger here for a moment. Wiggle the booty around. And then exhale, back down dog. Good job. Breath in and breath out. Now this next inhale, let's reach our right foot up towards the sky. Step in between the thumbs as you find that exhale. Stay off of your left knee. And then inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Stack the shoulders here for a moment. Right foot, left hand, they're in line with one another. Deep bend in that right knee. Good. Bring it into that low lunge pose. Left knee's going to drop. Arms will reach up nice and high. Now feel free to kind of just interlace your hands. Drive them up and behind if that feels nice. Try to pull your right hip back and still breathe into that left quad. Modified pyramid pose as we exhale. So hands will unwind. We fold over, straightening right leg. Take a moment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Now go ahead and plant the hand. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Next breath in, left foot will go up nice and high. As you exhale, again, in between those thumbs, keep your right hand planted. Left hand will chase the ceiling above. Steady breath as you push into that bottom hand. Drive through your right heel. Right knee is going to lower. Find that low lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. You rise up through the torso. Full steady breath in. And then maybe this time you invite a little side body stretch over towards the right, over towards the left a little bit. Hands will go up nice and high. Exhale brings you to your modified pyramid pose. Fold over, straightening left leg. Shake out the head a little bit. Good. Little change here. Hands will plant. Right foot's going to step up to meet your left. Passive squat. So find your yogi squat, your malasana pose for a moment. It's really one of the last poses I will invite you to here. I'll bring us on our backs just so we can end on our backs. But last little pose. So all goes, rolling out the shoulders. Maybe just kind of focusing more on opening up the knees, driving the booty down here. A couple deep breaths in. And then when you're ready, hands will come behind, booty will plant, and we'll come right to our backs. And like I said, we're kind of just here to move and groove today, my friends. So I'm going to bring you to your backs. And I think legs up the wall sounds kind of nice here too. That might be a really good way to just settle for a minute or two if you have some extra time, as I always hope you do. But of course, if you have to close out here with me, give me, because I don't want to get up, just kidding. Maybe 2 or 3 more breaths here. Beautiful. Now, go tackle the day, go gain some new experiences, go learn some new things, and let us know how it goes. And Kirst, we'll see you tomorrow.